Et bonsoir YouTube, je suis Back et on se retrouve pour Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice, en espérant cette fois aller jusqu'au bout. Alors pour ceux qui ont déjà regardé les anciennes vidéos, vous le savez, je crache chez moi, il ne sauvegarde pas, et surtout, mes enregistrements s'arrêtent avant la fin. Alors cette fois, on va surveiller ça de tout près, je ferai des coupures régulières, et on va prendre notre revanche, on va aller au bout du jeu. Ou en tout cas, on va essayer. On a une journée complète, je vous ferai des coupures, hein, je vais pas vous faire 8 à 9 heures de stream sur YouTube, ce serait immangeable. On va sûrement faire des coupures toutes les demi-heures ou toutes les heures. Je verrai essayer comment je pense en fait, parce que c'est un jeu qui me hype et dans lequel j'ai tendance à me plonger et à oublier ce qui se passe autour. Bref, on va pas très trop longtemps. On va éviter de prendre le risque que le jeu crash avant même d'être lancé. C'est parti pour Senua Ice. Alors les premières cinématiques du jeu on les connaît, hein, les deux premiers boss on les connaît, enfin sur YouTube. Je crois que vous n'avez pas justement les combats contre les boss que j'ai fait bordel, que j'ai enregistré, mais on ne les a pas. Voilà. Je crois que j'en ai un. J'avais réussi à refaire entre deux bugs. Et quand même il a laissé.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. Why? He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. The head.
They're watching. They're watching. This is a journey deep into darkness.
They're watching.
There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
They're watching.
Why doesn't she turn
coming?
back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
I feel you coming.
Quiet. Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking?
He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
In hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you can.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back.
It's not safe.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Go
It's
back.
not safe.
It's there. They're here.
You see them? You can see it.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back.
Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back.
Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power. They can feel you. You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You think you can do it? You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Voilà. La cinématique. Ah, ça m'avait manqué les petits doigts. Salut Tatsu.
Use your eyes.
Use your eyes. Come closer.
She can't focus.
Oh,
Why
ouais,
can't she
parfait.
focus?
Ah ouais, pendant les cinématiques, j'évite de parler. Alors, qu'on se souvienne un peu des touches. Et bon, voilà, c'est revenu, je sais.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of Knives.
The darkness is coming. It yearns for life. hungers for
Sur Epic ou sur
it, like
console?
tug of war on a hunt.
Exact.
But she's not stopping.
Et j'ai compris.
Not this time.
Regardez-moi ça. Last game, ouais. Sur Xbox alors. Je crois que j'ai fait un tour.
The land of mist and fog. Your fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about it.
Lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
You'll never find him.
They're called
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Alors par rapport aux dernières parties que j'avais faites, j'ai baissé les graphismes en espérant
Why
que
is she
ça
doing this? Why doesn't she turn
évitera les
back?
bugs.
She's doing this for him.
J'ai baissé pas mal de paramètres.
He's
Ça reste quand même,
He's dead.
reste quand même joli.
But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul.
The bridge to Helheim.
Where are we?
I forget its name. She forgets too,
She can save him. There's nothing
but she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
C'est pour qu'on a toujours pas traversé d'ailleurs. C'est là qu'on bloque. Avec le jeu nous bloque surtout. Ici déjà. Des petites rues là, et puis on va passer par là. On va ici. Ah ben, elle est déjà là.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim.
Montez.
Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness.
Ah, c'était ça. D'accord.
Only the dead dwell in Helheim,
Il y avait une touche pour tout simplement.
and that is where you must travel.
This isn't right.
You have to turn back. Are you scared?
You should be scared.
Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Down. Do you know where you are? Where are we?
Why did she do that?
She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's the evil.
It's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Be afraid.
Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen.
Where is he?
The bastards catch me again. Never! Wait, who are you?
It's just a memory.
Drew? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen. They call me Truth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool.
He's not real.
Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
To guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Really?
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
What happens if you focus?
Yeah.
It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It worked!
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed.
Et voilà. Alors. Le premier combat.
Stay back.
Look at it.
You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the
C'est là
dead.
que je commence vraiment.
Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore.
dying. Darkness is coming. Surrounding you, it's overwhelming. Get it.
Leave, run away.
Go.
Run
Je
away.
sais plus comment on se protège. Aïe.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Hop, j'ai clic. Comment on se protège, bordel.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Tant pis, on revoit avec Steve.
He's gone. Yes, sir. Yes, Senua.
J'ai raté.
She's so weak. She's so weak.
Ah oui, je me souviens de lui. J'ai passé un bon quart d'heure la dernière fois. Alors c'est simple, parce que là, on ne peut pas le battre. Il tape dans le vide.
He's too fast.
Au bout d'un moment, bah voilà, on commence à être un peu nombreux. Il y en a un autre derrière. On voit que dalle. Voilà. Alors essayez de tenir un petit peu. C'est une mort obligatoire. Mais quand même.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
C'est bien indiqué jusqu'à la tête. C'est là que je
The
les ai perdus le
hardest
coude.
battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
The gate to Hela, to Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Ouais, j'ai pas retrouvé la touche pour me protéger. Allez, je vais regarder ça vite fait. La parade, bordel. Hein. Ah, la parade. La parade. Le Q, d'accord. Dommage que l'autre jeu soit pas en effet. Ah, honnêtement, je trouve ça bien. Moi.
Why can't she open it?
Ça,
She needs to
c'est-
challenge the gods.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
Two gods,
Two gates.
Which will she
Je
choose?
suis chanté en français, je suis pas sûr que ça aurait rendu pareil.
She's going to die.
Which one will
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued.
Désolé, on l'écoute pas parler, mais il y a les anciennes vidéos pour voir ce qui s'est passé là. Faut que je teste.
The fire giant has answered.
Faut que j'avance le plus rapidement possible dans le
Comes
test.
from a land.
Je vais faire ce que j'ai vérifié, mais il me semble pas qu'il y ait.
And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground.
Quand tu joues, à la rigueur, c'est du mal à lire, d'accord, mais là tu regardes. Pas trouver ça chiant de lire quand tu regardes. Oh, le jeu est à...
She found the
Pas tant
wretched
d'action que
old
ça,
fool
t'as largement
on
le
her
temps.
way back from the wilds. An outcast. It was badly burnt all over.
Et d'ailleurs, normalement il n'y a pas. Non, il n'y a pas de langage. Moi, si t'aimes pas lire, je peux enlever les sous-titres, hein, tu comprendras plus rien du tout. Mais...
She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness,
Vous enlevez les
the
sous-titres.
Northmen.
En soi, la plupart de ce qu'on entend, c'est des voix dans sa tête. Pas trop.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Je l'avais raté sur mes ateliers vidéo celui-là. Mince alors. Alors normalement on découvre qui c'est en prenant l'autre chemin. Du coup j'en déduis qu'en fait ce chemin c'était le deuxième à prendre. C'est mince. Alors je fouille un peu, je cherche la rue. Pas c'est trop bon si non plus, mais je vais tous les récupérer, ça pourrait être mieux.
You see fires giant. Keep going.
Ah, je vais à la porte à porte. Vide. Ouh, j'ai failli le rater.
You won. They've surrounded you.
Pas mort. Merde, merde.
He's down. Finish it.
Quand même.
Strike. Anticipate your moves. You are a capable warrior. Remember your trade. Do it. You're close.
Voilà. Pas encore attaqué. Hein. Alors oui, quand tout devient noir, au bout d'un moment, tu te fais attaquer. D'ailleurs, j'ai oublié d'activer la porte.
I can still smell it. A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Allez, la lignée.
Are they screaming?
La lignée. Tu vas peut-être plus aussi. Ah, je l'ai là. Il est passé. Et l'autre, c'était avec les piquets. Tape. Ah, je peux pas descendre par là. Avec les piquets. Ah, voilà. Alors ça va plus vite quand on se souvient.
Are they screaming?
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Too slow. She's scared. She's scared. Defend yourself. Nobody cares. They're overwhelming. Surrounding her. She's going to lose. Behind you.
Ah, l'enfoiré. J'avais oublié ça.
Watch out! They're winning.
Faut les garder en vue.
Finish this. Finish this. Finish it.
Voilà. J'avais oublié. Il a tendance à apparaître et à te sauter dessus. Je viens de là.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Alors. L'autre chemin. L'autre chemin. Allez. Ah. Allez, ouais.
Run for your life! Wrong way! You don't know where she's going! Wrong way! You're going the wrong way!
Premier facile.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening?
Where's the fire gone?
Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared.
It was everywhere.
The pyre.
Surt.
Surt is through
Waiting
there.
for you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through.
How will she get through? She'll need to find another way.
Allez.
Truth set. Find your own path.
There's always another
Ça,
way.
c'est quand on revient.
There's always a way.
Find your own
You
way.
just have to find it. Surt is waiting for you.
It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting. Surt
It's waiting for
can't
you.
get through that. Find him.
The pyre.
The Northmen tell this
Il m'en
story.
manque pas mal. Ah non, même
Before the earth was created, there was a world
pas.
called
Celle
Muspel.
de l'autre chemin, justement.
Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant.
She needs to
C'est...
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Là, on sent déjà tout le chemin à traverser après pour
It's too
revenir.
far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it? Remember.
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Je sais plus le chemin à prendre pour revenir. C'est par là. Ah, c'est bon. Faut pas du tout l'air d'être le bon chemin.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt.
I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Faut passer par là. Je peux pas bien par là. Et là, on saute. Allez, on prie pour qu'il y ait un chemin dans les flammes pour aller là-bas. Oh, pas compliqué, hein. Il va falloir qu'on se garde vite en plus. Allez, c'est bon. Allez, laisse-le, c'est pas le temps.
She's going to die. She's
Ouais.
now. You have to run now.
C'est compliqué, c'est prochain que... Voilà, celui-là ça va encore.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua. Find your own path, like I find mine.
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Une autre porte à traverser. Alors celle-là, c'est celle que j'ai mis 1 heure à découvrir à la dernière fois. Je m'en souviens. Par contre, ils sont là.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens,
Ce
even
truc que j'ai mis
gods you
3 ans à
worship
trouver la
can
dernière
die
fois.
with you.
Là, caché ici. Ah, par contre, je sais plus contre. Où je t'avais trouvé, toi. Après, ça va, le jeu te donne des indices, il y a des voix qui se mettent à hurler, et puis voilà, le symbole qui apparaît quand t'es pas loin. Ouais, quand t'es pas loin. Ouais, voilà. C'est bon, c'est bon. Ah bah, il me l'a validé. J'étais pas dedans, mais c'est pas grave, il me l'a validé. Ça commence à devenir un peu compliqué à les trouver pour certains. Là, c'est... Du coup, je suppose que quand on passe au pont, c'est encore pire. Il n'y a pas de... Voilà. Et là, on s'est dit, mais c'est tout simple. C'est juste là-bas en face. Ah, c'est déjà là. Donc. Et juste là-bas. On va partir ailleurs. Non, je suis sûr que ça va attendre. Non, ça faut être prêt. Ça prend trop de temps.
He's a better fighter. Ended it. Don't let them get behind you.
Ah, comment est-ce qu'il est? Là, faut aller vite. Ah, non. J'ai pas réussi à esquiver. On a une dernière chance pour esquiver hein, quand on meurt. J'ai pas réussi. Première mort. Je savais que j'allais galérer à cet endroit-là. Je retrouve la parade. Les esquives, c'est quoi? C'est. Voilà, première mort, première mais. Ah. On revient là. On revient là. Allez, round 2. Allez, allez. Ah, déjà, touche ma idée. Bah alors. Notre dédié, sinon. Voilà. On va pas difficile en soi, hein. C'est juste que je suis plus réactif et je ne passe pas à avoir dans le doute. Il faut écouter les voix en fait quand on combat. Elles viennent que je me fais attaquer par l'arrière. Ça peut être réactif. Ce serait mieux si je ne mettais pas 3 ans à passer ici, mais bon. Allez. On va voir. Oh, les enfants, ils sont apparus à deux d'un coup.
He can read it. She will die.
Meurs, saleté.
Finish this.
Ouais,
End it
non,
now.
c'est bon. Où est la porte? Là. Non, ne meurs pas juste devant la porte. Bon, ça me l'a déjà fait, mourir juste devant la porte.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the cry!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Alors, on est ici. Allez, voilà. On approche. J'ai dû revenir. La porte à ouvrir, la porte à brûler, et qu'il y avait encore un truc à brûler.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am, free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Give up now.
Et... Par contre, celui-là... Je peux le faire avec le même, ça marche pas. Où était-il, lui? Là. Là-dedans, c'est là-dedans. Je ne sais plus. Je ne sais plus. Quelque chose avec la maison. Ou avec le piqué, je ne sais plus. Mais... Ah. On va redescendre. On va redescendre. Plus du tout où c'était. Moi je suis ici, donc c'est déjà vraiment de là-haut. Ouais, c'est de là où je le vois. Ah, tiens. Ah. Ici. Oui. Je t'ai trouvé. Voilà. Et puis, on va pouvoir traverser tout ça en feu maintenant. Je sens qu'on s'approche du boss, justement. Ah, merci, désolé. Du coup, j'ai vérifié vite fait avant qu'on fasse le boss que l'enregistrement est toujours en cours. J'ai pas envie de recommencer encore une fois. On prend le boss.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of certain and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Voilà, feinte là. C'est juste en face. Il y avait une feinte, c'est obligé. Ça peut pas être si simple.
I ran, Senua. Ran. Through the fire. Keep running. Go on. Nothing will stop us. Run, Senua. Run. Run, Senua. Through the fire. Head down and charge the target.
Ah oui. C'était pas fini. Ah, c'est direct le boss. Non, j'ai pas pu vérifier mon enregistrement YouTube.
She's dying.
Je crois que... Non, j'ai mouru. Je ne sais plus. Ouais, il semblerait que j'ai mouru. Ah, voilà. C'est bon. C'était une cinématique.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Effectivement, c'était peut-être. Bon. J'espère que l'enregistrement fonctionne toujours parce que je le dos. C'est toujours pas pareil.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Oui, c'était A pour la parade. Est-ce qu'on peut parer sur ce truc-là? Ah, bah quand même. Ah.
Get out of the way! Stop him! Stop him now! Stop him! What's he doing?
Hey. Ah, je sais pas ce qu'il fait.
Search is getting stronger.
Stop him now!
You must stop him.
Ah, joli. Ah, ça me blesse quand il fait ça. Aïe, j'ai mis en colère. Cours. Ah, déjà, à chaque coup il va me tuer. Ah, il m'a eu. Ah, il m'a eu. Ah, mais je suis stun. Malheur.
See past it.
Oui, voilà, ok, c'est ça. Je m'en souviens. Ah, j'ai encore raté.
The flame shield.
Touch it! Touch it!
Enfoiré. Oui. Après, les deux premiers boss sont faciles, mais parce que je me souviens qu'il fallait le focus. Le suivant, c'est des illusions, je comprends pas qu'ils le mettent en premier. Il est beaucoup plus dur que lui. Il est beaucoup plus dur que lui. Eh ben, 1 heure pile. 1 heure et 1 minute. Parfait.
Battle takes its place.
On a fait la cinématique.
And so it goes.
Et on va faire une petite coupure pour
To
YouTube.
fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise. this. And I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. Your truth.
Et voilà donc le premier boss. Alors, petit décalage. Stream encore. Putain, enregistre encore. Youpi! YouTube, vous allez pouvoir voir le boss, normalement. Du coup, petite coupure YouTube. Je reprends tout de suite pour le deuxième boss. C'est après. A bientôt YouTube.